Well, 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 what do we have here? Ungers' return, baby. Ungers up against big Juliank. Man like Ungers has come back after taking somewhat of an extended break. And he's come back for a little taste of the Lakota. Let's get it out of the way. Ungers, he's come back, ranked ladder, and he's laming Lakota. Let's say it as it is. Let's say it as it is. But still, good to see Ungers on the ladder. Going up against Julian, obviously very active at the moment. The GOAT, some may say. I say. So let's have a quick look at Ungers build order here. So we go and putting that little TP down, and you can see the gold. Is it green or is it gold? Maybe, it's a little bit yellow, greeny yellow. You can see this, the little rings around them. That indicates that they are in range of this TP. And so they are getting the benefits from the TP. You can see the TP is a very faint line. See that blue line? Can you guys see that blue line there? With your HD iPhones. Or if you're poor, Samsungs. I have a Motorola. Anyway. So villagers gathering 1.01 food so far. I think he got the hunting dogs there as well. So far, a TP and hunting dogs. Damn, we got 1.01 food per second from every single villager now that stays in range of this TP. So absolutely fantastic start there from Ungers. Let's have a quick look at his deck. See if there's anything out of the ordinary. We've got the Great Hunter, 13 Bison. We do have camp movements. Imagine if we see that. Ships 2 war huts and improves construction speeds and enables most Lakota buildings to be deconstructed into travois so they can be built elsewhere. Basically, it's like is it Mongols on Age of Empires 4 that can move their buildings around? That's basically what that card does in Age of Empires 3 to Lakota. Yes, you can like move your TC, your barracks, all that sort of stuff. You can move them all around. You just move them around the map. It's absolutely hilarious. It says most buildings, so I think it is TC as well. So imagine if you did that. If you can move your TC, imagine if you ship that like first card, right, or something like that, right, and you just move your TC to like here. It's like would not expect it. So pretty funny stuff, especially if you're getting like fast fortress timed or something like that, and you kill your opponent's explorer, so they can't explore, they can't scout your base. You're all of a sudden you're on this side of the map. They're gonna be like, what's just happened? So there could be some fun stuff there. If anyone out there successfully manages to use this card to like trick your opponent, please send me that game on Discord. Please send me that game. I would love to see it. Ungers is aging up. So is Julian. So he's playing Brits, so more standard stuff here. We've seen his Brits plenty of times. He's been playing a lot of Brits recently. I've seen him play some mirrors against some top players right now. And I've got some recordings of that as well, so I'll definitely be posting them at some point. If not, it goes before this one. You're seeing a lot of the use for the Glorious Revolution at the moment, which is kind of cool to see. And not just with like the GMT build that you're used to seeing. You're seeing this used as kind of in like Age 2 to like give your musketeers like that extra bit. Is it 20% HP? Just to give them that extra bit of HP. Basically using it like an extra Grenadier Guard. That's basically what it's been used for. And it's a slightly better Grenadier card. If you don't take into consideration that this slows you down, it slows the musketeers down, but it gives heavy infantry more HP. We've got a blind monk here, which isn't so blind because it seems to navigate around the map rather well. Maybe he's got that sonar click that some blind people have. True fact, there are blind people that can develop sonar. Is it sonar? I think it's sonar, basically a form of sonar, which is kind of insane. Like what bats use when they, send out noises. YouTube it if you don't believe me. It's kind of insane. But I don't hear anything coming from this guy, so I'm going to call him a goddamn liar.
Commandment.
Outpost wagon, age up coming from Julian, obviously with the governor, and he's gone for an interesting age up here. He's putting it. He's putting his outpost right next down to the trading post of Unger's there, and I need to take off. I don't know why the colors keep changing, but I'm got that sorted now. So if we go between the two, the colors don't change. I think that's changed. I've got that's automatically set now. I don't know why that keeps happening. I need to constantly manually unclick that for some reason. So Unger's is going to stay in blue now, and Julian is going to stay in red. Warhawk going down for Unger's. He's gone for double TP, but looks kind of like he's just going to go for a fast fortress here. So we take a look at the age up here. Yeah, 700 coin. Looks like it's his first card. He hasn't gone for stagecoach. He wouldn't get there anyway. So nice counterplay here by Julian, sending those pikes to go siege that double TP. There goes that Warhawk. Quite a slow age up here from Unger's. But you see Julian, how Julian has put double racks inside. Like very, very safe racks is here. Look at this. Like behind a tree line and everything. That's because he is so scared, terrified of Lakota's Rush. And so he should be, because Lakota's Rush is probably their strongest build. It's what most Lakota players are doing right now. It's super, super scary. They have an insane age too. And so just the threat of playing Lakota has forced Julian to build in-base barracks. And he can just get away with going up for Fortress naked for free. I said the word naked, and all I can think about is Unger's naked. Is there something wrong with me? Unger's playing naked whilst playing this game. Like, I'm sorry, Unger's, if you're watching. I've got a dirty mind. I've got a dirty mind. But all you guys watching know this, so. Julian going in for a little bit of scout. He's going to see the war hut. He's going to see the town center. He knows the age up's here. And his first shipment is going to be 3 Takala soldiers. 3 of them. Interesting. He's making some skirms as well, and that's going to be a nice counter. The skirms are going to gobble up those pikemen, and those 3 Takalas coming out. I guarantee you Julian does not suspect the Takalas. But the Takalas, in they come. More pikemen, though, to back these longbows up, which is perfect. But they're going to pop out, and they're going to get some juicy smacks in there before those pikemen get there. Is he going to decide to fight? He's not. He's going to run away. More pikemen coming in from the north there as well. They did a lot of damage to those longbows. Julian came prepared, though. And thanks to those 2 TPs, yes, they've gone down, but boy, did they give a lot of shipments. So 5 rifle riders are on the way. And don't forget, when you do this fast fortress with Lakota, they don't need a 700 wood shipment. Why? Because they have max population as it is. Okay, rifle riders coming in now. Really, really nice, because they will gobble up the pikemen. They have 1.5 fire rate, 16 range attack, but they have a 3 multiplier versus heavy infantry. Look at the pikemen get diluted. Deleted. He just needs to keep 1 Lakota Takala soldier. I almost called it a dog soldier than a Lakota dog soldier. He just needs to keep 1 alive. 1 alive he keeps. And look at this. Basically a stalemate now. This fight was won with 1 Takala soldier left over on 48 HP. I'd say that was a pretty good trade. I mean, it's 2 expensive shipments gone. And Julian is in H2 and his eco's better. But the thing is, Unger's is in the higher age. So maybe you can argue that's slightly favored. And all of his units cost a lot of resource. Whilst Unger's, he's shipping all of his, right? He gets to make skirmishers, a shadow teched unit, essentially. Rifle riders, you name it. Pure pikemen coming in now. I'm not sure what Julian's thought process was there. Maybe he... did that war hut just go down or something? Maybe that just got put up. I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't see that and he's diving in and he only tried to chance his luck. Try his luck. Why not? But he loses a few pikemen, but not a game-changing amount. 24 villagers for Ungers, and it's back-to-back shipments. That skirmish that we had here provided lots of XP. Julian is up 2k score. Okay, 8 villagers coming in. Fantastic card. Absolutely fantastic card. 8 villagers is coming in. That's going to boost his eco to a really, really good amount. He still has the ability to send Great Hunter. And look at this card. You know, the longer you leave it, the more resources it's going to be worth. So, potentially going to hold on to that until it's worth a little bit more. Okay, putting down a stable, a corral. 8 villagers coming in. Looks like half and half. Going to be split between food and gold. Great stuff there by Ungers. And he's essentially going for Skirm Goon. So Rifle Rider and Skirm is a nice composition here. Because obviously he sees Longbow Pike. And adding Cav's not going to help either. Because Rifle Riders will go nom 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 against those cavalry. I think even harder. I mean, they have the same multiplier, but they will gobble up those cavalry like they gobble up the pikemen. Only issue is that Longbows kind of beat Skirms and they beat Rifle Riders. So it's gonna be close here. It's gonna go down to Micro. Who's gonna win? There is a War Hut fighting here. Maybe TC Fire as well. And look at this. The Longbows are targeting the Rifle Riders. Are the Rifle Riders going to stay alive long enough to deal enough damage? He just needs to kill the cavalry, and I think he's going to be okay. Yes, he is A-okay. Don't forget, skirmishers have multis versus heavy infantry as well, so it's not just the Rifle Riders killing the pikemen, it's the skirmishers killing them very quickly as well. So you've got double whammy of it. Really, really nice. However, reinforcing Hussars coming in, and there is currently only one Rifle Rider here alive to protect these poor skirmishers. 5 are on the way, 4 on the way rather, and 2/3 on the way from the corral. But is it going to be long enough? He's trying to do a villager pull here. TC Fire just doing everything possible. And I tell you what, look at those villagers go. Look at those villagers go, whacking the Hussars with 10 hand attack apiece. Looks like they did enough damage, and they soaked a lot of damage there as well. More Rifle Riders coming in, but that's not really what he wants versus Longbows. I don't think I've ever seen a Rifle Rider in melee mode. Like, I couldn't tell you what their melee attack is. Like, I've never seen a Rifle Rider put in melee attack. 38 villagers, though. Even with that Vil pool there, surviving that batch of 5 Hussars. Fantastic stuff here. And look at the score. Only 1k score down. Oh, 1.5k score. So still super, super close. 38 Vils for Ungers. Again, just keeps getting shipments back to back to back. And he's 3/4 of the way of getting another shipment. Hero gets back alive there. Let's go take a look over at Julian. He's on 50. I thought it'd be on more, to be honest, but he has been kind of raxing and stable playing, and he's nowhere near. He is nowhere near max mana booming here. So he's completely gone. He hasn't gone all out, of course, because he's still on 51 villagers, but he's gone like super aggressive this game, and just not mana boomed at all. Like, he's still got like half of his manas almost, ready to go. He's still got another 10 manas to put down.
Ready.
Yes.
Sticking to his guns in H2 by the looks of it. So he shipped both military shipments. He shipped all of his resource cards for villagers. He's now gone for cavalry hit points, which is nice. Not worth going for these because obviously he's not making musketeers. So yeah, kind of running out of cards to send, really. Maybe he could go for the Glorious Revolution and go for Rangers. That could work for his next shipment. Got some red things there. Ah, that's where that's his 6 musketeer shipment. He understands it's kind of going to be a useless waste. Like, musketeers are really not going to achieve much here. So the most effective way of using these is to be annoying as possible with them. And one thing they can do well is raid. And that's 2 villagers down already. Whilst this skirmish is going on at the top, the classic distraction. And even against the best of the best, Mr. Ungers is losing 4 vills right now. I think that's the 4th one. A 5th one might go down. And look at this, just keeping him constantly occupied here. So many villagers gone down there. He sees it now. Still gonna lose another one before the rifle riders get there. The rifle riders finally get there. And they're gonna gobble up the musketeers, but he loses 5 or 6 villagers there. And allows, you know, Warhawk to go down there, other buildings to go down. So really, really nice play there by Julian, and that is reflected in the score. Look at that boost that's given him. Just the boost he needed. But a big boost now from Ungers to Carla soldiers coming in. Pikes and Hussars diving at the front. But that's exactly where the rifle riders want them to be. Look at the rifle riders destroying the pikemen, destroying the Hussars. And the 4 longbows are going to be left to their own devices. And they just cannot kill the rifle riders quick enough. And what a magnificent pop with the Takala soldiers there by Ungers. He is going to be happy with that, baby. Wow. Just as it was looking super good for Julian, the score was looking really good. He smashes up all of the, it's like 5 or 6 villagers. But look at this. This is the secret weapon there as well. Ungers. Ungers had like 18 villagers on the community plaza there. So he was boosting the stats, the attack stats of all of these units by about 20%. So that was insane. So these units were really on steroids, PEDs, protein, creatine, you name it, they were on it. So really nice, fast community plaza put down there by Ungers, just in time for the Takala soldiers to pop. The Takala soldiers attack would have been absolutely insane there as well, over 40. But again, a nice remass here. Hussars coming in, musketeers coming in, but it's not the right thing against... Oh my god, and axe riders coming in as well. I'm guessing that's another shipment, or maybe he's made them. And these rifle riders proving to be a massive problem for Julian here. People do say that this is a bad matchup for Brits. Probably one of their worst, if not worst, matchups. And Ungers fully exploiting that right now. You think about it, rifle rider, just the rifle rider. So going for the fast fortress and going into rifle riders, it beats every unit that Brits can make in H2 apart from the longbow. So the longbow is the only unit that beats rifle riders. So rifle riders beat Hussars, they beat pikemen, and they beat musketeers. Not only do they beat those 3 things, they absolutely destroy those 3 things. So rifle riders beat 3 of the 4 units that Brits are going to make. You could say 5 if you want to say grenadiers, but you know, top grenadiers just aren't very good. So you don't really make them in early H2. So realistically, rifle riders counter almost all of the units that Brits can make. The way you beat longbows then is by adding in skirms, Takalas, axe riders, and his own Wakina rifle do trade relatively well as well. Because like I said, they're a Shadow Tech Age 3 unit going up against an Age 2 longbow. They're going to trade well. So fantastic stuff here by Ungers, exploiting the weakness of Brits in this game, in this matchup. 43 vills from him right now. Great Hunter starting to look like a juicy card. Did he just ship 1k wood? He's on berries, though. So look how far away the herds are for him. Holy cow. Julian is completely gobbled up every single herd. He's gobbling up the mines as well. And he's now on the water as well. Look at this, a double dock going down. He's trying to stay in this game. He's making musketeers, and he has shipped both of the upgrade cards for them. But so many villagers from the gold mine. Again, nice raid from Ungers there. Most of the villagers are still going to survive somewhat.
Yes.
Musketeers have both their upgrades, Scott Guards and Team Grenadiers. Grenadier Guards. But again, Musketeers, even upgraded, they get beat by skirms. They get beat by rifle riders. The only thing that the Musketeers are there for, really, is to micro against the cavalry. Okay, nice herd in the middle here for Ungers. He's got a nice mine here as well, but he's also got a really nice mine over here, which is just almost full still. Triple raxing longbows right now from Julian. He's starting to put up the walls. He's on berries as well. The hunts are running out. I mean, these hunts are still here, but they're very, very risky. For both sides, they're very risky to try and get. More so for Julian. He just can't put villagers over here. Just won't be able to defend them. There comes the Glorious Revolution. So he's literally sent every single shipment. Every single shipment has been sent right now. He's got max age 2 shipments and an age 1 shipment. He has no more to send. It's 20 minutes into the game. And he's run out of shipments now. The Glorious Revolution is here. Like I said, the only thing that's going to be useful for is the Musketeer HP and the Ranger's tech. But he can't afford the Ranger's tech at the moment. It does cost 800 food, but it will turn all of his longbows into Rangers, which have a very good fire animation. So it is definitely worth sending that tech from the church. Ooh, a cheeky dock going down by Ungers now. I'm guessing Ungers sees the docks. No, Ungers doesn't see the dock, but he sees the fish. Look, you can scout the water by checking the health bar on these fishies. And those poor salmon have been scouted by Ungers. So Ungers is going to want to put a stop to that gravy train on the water. And there's a lot of food on this map. People underestimate the amount of food in the water on this map. Lots of food, like 500 per salmon. And there's lots and lots there. Yeah, in come the canoes now. Ungers on 49 vils. Not that far away. Especially with all this raiding going on. Juliank is still up in score, but he's still in age 2, and I don't know about this. That is so many Axe Riders. And they have 57 attacks because Ungers is dancing on the community plaza. He's got 16 builds on there, so he's buffing the attack of all of his units by 70%. And these skirms have 23 ranged attack, 57 attack from the Axe Riders. How do you stop that? That 2 hits a longbow. They 2 hit longbows. They 3 hit pikemen. Like, pikemen can't counter cavalry because Lakota are busted. And just like that, Ungers comes back, playing on the ladder, beats the big goats. Yes, it is a bad matchup for Brits. It was looking kind of good for Brits up until that huge fight down here, and almost under his TC with the Takada soldiers, the community plaza dance. And that just could not have gone sweeter. After that, Julian just struggled to keep that lead the entire game. Obviously, the canoes were coming out here now as well, and that was going to apply pressure to the fishing boats. Really, really good stuff there by Ungers, ending it on 51 villagers. Juliank on 53, so almost neck and neck on the villager side. Let's go have a look at the stats real quick. Look at that raiding. 61 down to 52. But those musketeer raids, 42 down to 37. So we killed 5 villagers. So really nice raiding there from Julian. But that fight was just too much. All resources gathered, to be expected there. Most military made was 52 skirms compared to 96 longbows. So what a fantastic game. 2 of the absolute best players in the game right now. Julian, regarded as the best player at the moment, and one of the best all-time players as well. Ungers, also up there, really up there, top 3, top 4 players of the game right now. So yeah, fantastic game. Hope you guys enjoyed this pro player cast. If ever there was a cast, this is as high level as it gets. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next game. Peace.